Hi, I'm Anthony with Lighthouse Construction, and this is Chuck Goddard, a project manager. Join us on today's episode on Pelican Lake, where we're taking you beyond the blueprints. So I'm here with Chuck, and he's the project manager of the Lighthouse. So I kind of serve as a file admin, helping customers through some of the selection process design, but really it's our project managers that help supervise the on-site construction to make sure that things are built and properly to code. So we're gonna take a quick tour here, and Chuck's gonna kind of bounce some information off of us. So kind of what phase are we in on this project right now, Chuck?
Final finishing. Floors are done, so we're doing doors and trim at this point.
Okay, and on this project, they actually have a concrete floor. They went for kind of a ground concrete look, correct?
It's more just a polished concrete. We didn't do much grinding, just a polish.
Gotcha, so it won't have the big rock area, but really nice clean look. And it looks like she was going for kind of a nice look with the black millwork. The black fireplace really sticks out. And share with me a little bit about the process of getting these beams installed in here.
Yeah, they come out of Brainerd, so we had to cut and fit all the beams. They are real rustic old beams they took out of barns or other buildings, so there's lots of blocking. They're heavy. We had 3 lifts in here to lift them and install them. So
yes, because during the framing phase, you kind of got to know where these beams are going, and you're planning for that backing so that you're not relying on, of course, not like a drywall or something like that. You want to make sure there's good backing in place. And what size ceiling is it here? Because it definitely feels like a taller ceiling in this.
it's got 10-foot ceiling here. So
that really helps to add to, a little bit smaller footprint. The ceilings really help kind of make up for some of that size. And it looks like there's this nice quad slider here behind us.
yeah.
So swing door.
Nope, it is a slider. It's a double slider. So
very nice. As we pivot over here into some of the kitchen spaces, it looks like they kind of framed this to kind of create. Is this like a dining area here?
Yep, that's the dining area there where the stove is currently sitting.
Very nice. And they did black cabinetry here to kind of tie into some of the millwork, it appears.
Yes. And
What
then
about the range hood?
did the range hood.
Fun option. How did they do this?
Sheetrock that in, and then they also wanted to tie that in with the beams too, so we had material delivered for along with the beams to match. So we wrapped the bottom with the beam material.
I like that a lot, kind of cohesive.
Yep, ties it all together.
And then what's this little space behind the kitchen area?
Just that's all pantry area. That'll be all shelving for pantry or storage area. So then there'll be another sink, small sink here under this window, so you have dual sinks.
So it's kind of a hybrid between like a full separated butler pantry. This is where some of the storage is going to be a little bit out of the way visibly, but not a wall here necessarily. Nope. So it's kind of a nice hybrid option. I really like that. Let's take a look at some of the other areas of the home. So in the entryway here, we have a door. It looks like there's double side lights. Now, is that the finished door, Chuck?
Yeah, you like this?
Yeah, I have.
No.
So our project managers always make sure there's a temporary construction door in so it doesn't get damaged during the course, and then we'll put the final door on at the end of the project. So look at, as we pivot over here, this is the utility room. Kind of work me through the millwork process. So how does this millwork get installed? It looks like there's a little more going on here with that header piece.
Yeah, and it's all one piece. It's not 2-piece. It was milled as one piece on the top, but then we have to end cap it to get that nice finished edge.
So you're actually kind of 45ing this.
45 and then capping the ends.
So you're not just touching up with paint. It's really nice.
No, then you have that extra overhang on this side also. Otherwise you wouldn't get that. You cut it off. So.
Yeah, and what's going in this space here? This little bench area?
Yeah, I think this is just a little bench area. They haven't really decided what they're going to do in this spot yet. So
perfect. And then over in this room, this is like a study, and this looks like an extra tall opening. What's going on here?
We got dual barn doors, double sliding barn doors that go on here that they repurposed out of a church that we're going to hang on here.
Awesome, yeah, and if I remember correctly, there's actually an outlet in this space here for a desk, so there won't be any cords hanging across.
Yes, yep. This will be a desk area. So
the nice black windows and millwork kind of carries on into this space, and it looks like they have 4 lights in this space and also some potential speakers.
Speakers, yeah, there's a lot of speakers throughout the whole house in the ceilings. So as you go through, you'll see a lot of speaker outlets.
And then right here we have, is this like a powder room, I imagine?
Correct, yep. Your powder room there.
That'll have a sink and a stool space in it, and then
and a urinal.
And a urinal.
Yeah, and a urinal. Yeah.
Very practical. I like it. That's the fun thing about building a custom home is you get to do those things.
Whatever they want.
Make it yours, exactly. So here you can actually get a glimpse of that finished floor there by that casing. So you always install the door casing and then the base trim.
Yes. Yep.
That way everything stacks up nice. Let's take a look about what's going on upstairs.
All right.
So as we walk upstairs here, nice staircase here. Kind of walk me through some of the upstairs. Where are we at finishing? It looks like we have some flooring down.
Yes, we have wood floors up here throughout everything except for the bathroom and the laundry room. Laundry room has tile and it does have a floor drain in the laundry.
Oh, nice.
Has to be furred up yet, but there is a floor drain in there with all the laundry cabinets. So
we're actually able to achieve pretty much a flush transition between the tile and the flooring.
Pretty close.
Yeah. As well as having a floor drain. So the trusses, this is that detail where these were actually lowered back when the trusses were built, so we could build this space up for that.
Had a 3-inch step down in the
Nice. It
truss.
looks like there's going to be a side-by-side washer and dryer with some sort of top.
Correct, and then a top on there. Yep. And then a sink to the left or to the right over there also.
So upstairs, because this doesn't have a concrete floor, kind of what was your order of operation here? What did you do first?
As far as install,
Start with the flooring.
yeah, well, all the drywall's done, and we started. Yep, got all the flooring laid in, and then all the doors will go in, and then the base trim. Yep, windows and doors first, and then the base trim in here.
Perfect.
And then registers will be last.
Looks like we have all of our millwork here staged.
Yep.
There's going to be another bedroom, and then a bathroom over to this side. Looks like they've started that tile floor as well.
Yeah, that one's all tiled out, and then this would be the master bedroom here, master bath.
So the nice vaulted ceiling in the master bedroom, and then really fun. I like the gold accents here on that shower. That looks really nice. Kind of tying some of that white, black, and gold look. It's a really clean, crisp look. Looks like there's a pocket door installed over there. So when do you actually install the door slab in a pocket door? So once you kind of start hanging all the other doors?
Yeah, that one, yeah, it has to go in, and the trim goes on, or the jams go on afterwards with the trim.
Yeah.
So that door is already in, and the hardware's in there already. You can see the handles in it
Oh, yeah.
already. So that's got a locking handle on it.
Yeah. Well, thanks so much for joining us on today's episode. It was fun to be with Chuck here and have a project manager's perspective on a job. It's always fun to see all the parties involved to get a job from start to finish.
Yeah.
All the way from the initial design and the list of needs from the client to handing them the keys at the end. So it's a ton of fun, and thanks for joining us on today's episode where we took you beyond the blueprint.